What is going on, everybody? How are we doing on this fine afternoon, early evening in November? We are here for an event, people. We are here for Pimax Frontier event, and I know my hours were off, man. This daylight savings time or whatever it is, it's got me all screwed up. So I know we're a little early coming in. I said we are going to go live at 5:45. It is actually 4:45. We are going live, but yeah, we got this event, man, coming up in about 10 minutes. This Pimax Frontier event, and it's going to be pretty cool. I can tell you this. I got a few people watching now, and this is not gonna be a headset, guys. I just wanna let you know that. I know what this event is gonna be. I've been briefed on exactly what it's gonna be. I've known for quite a while, and it's gonna be something that's gonna kinda, like, blow people away. I'm not sure in a good way or a bad way, but they're gonna be announcing hardware tonight that's not a VR headset. They're gonna announce a couple of different products tonight, actually, and none of them are VR headsets. So we know what we have coming from Pimax, right, everybody? We know that we have the Pimax Crystal coming, and we know that we've got, the 12K eventually coming. That's been talked about for quite some time. So we know what their headsets are. They're not going to come out, a week after they just talked about the Crystal and the 12K and then start talking about them again or other headsets. This is something different. And I don't know exactly how this is going to go over. I'm a little bit up in the air. I I don't know. I'm gonna tell you afterwards exactly what I think, of course, because that's what I'm here for. Tell you guys what I think. But I'm as just as curious to see what you guys think and what the general population will think about Pimax's news because Pimax is a little bit of an enigma, right? I mean, in one hand, they do have amazing technology and they do put out some really cool stuff. But in the other hand, they're like a little squirrely and all over the place. So while I'm glad that Pimax is in this landscape and there are people excited for what they have to offer, they just makes me extremely nervous, right? I don't know. I don't know what to do with Pimax. It's it's just it's a bit of a tough thing. I want them to be great. You know what I mean? I think the Crystal has the potential to be something really special. Um, the direction that they're going to go in today, I don't know, guys. This is going to be funky. This is going to be funky. Um, let's say hello to the chat. We got a few people in here. I just want to say hi. Let me do this. Let me pop out my chat so I can see it a little bit better. Kind of going solo today. D of course is working. Todd's under the weather, man. He's not feeling good at all. So he wanted to join, but just not up to it. So all right, let's say hello to some people. We had Alakazam said first. Tasselhoff says, yo, what's up, Tasselhoff? App J is here. Assassin 32. Ryan Brannon, Wolveraza. And let's see, we've got Alakazam. I think I did say Sim is here. He says today's forecast cloudy with a chance of mash rants. That's a very good possibility. Um, I don't know. This is gonna wait till you guys see this, man. This is gonna Wait till you guys see what's announced. I don't even know. There's a possibility that I could go completely apeshit after this. I don't know. Here's the deal. I love Pimax. I want them to be great. Their AKX headset is something special. When you get this thing dialed in, it's still one of the best headsets I've ever put on my head, and it's still something I use right now. I haven't been using it as much since the Pro came out, but I'm still using it. It's still a great headset. It's just the directions that we're going to be seeing. I think it's gonna be like either people are gonna flip and be like, "This is great, this is amazing," or people are gonna be like, "What in the hell is Pimax thinking?" Let's see, who else we got here? Tasselhoff says COVID again. I don't think, it's COVID. He says he's tested, for Todd. He says he's tested twice and it's negative. So, all right, let's, switch over to the other screen, guys. I'm gonna bring this Pimax screen in here. This is their launch thing, and, it has not gone live yet. It looks like it says premiere in 6 minutes, but we'll keep it up on the screen so we have it. I will refresh to make sure everything's up to date. Yeah, it says 6 minutes still. So it's, yeah, I think we're about 5 or 6 minutes out. Let's see, who else do we have here? We've got, Nibblehine says, "Hey there, Eric. Hey, everyone. How you doing, Nibblehine? How are you doing? How's everybody doing this afternoon?" So yeah, I mean, this is going to be really interesting. With the amount of hardware that we have coming out right now, with you know the PlayStation VR 2, the Quest Pro just dropped. We have announcements for other headsets coming. The Lynx XR1 is right around the corner. I actually did get my update the other day. That headset is coming very, very soon. Is this something what you see out of this, and Pimax has their crystal coming, is what you see today going to be like, wow, this is like a perfect, tie-in with everything, or are you gonna just scratch your head and go, what in the hell? Um how long do I think the event will be? I think it's gonna last probably about 20 minutes, maybe a little bit longer. I don't think it's gonna be a real long event. I've actually seen the script. They kinda sent me everything on this, so I kinda have an idea of I know exactly what they're gonna say, I know how they're gonna say it, I know who's gonna be saying it. Um, so I have been privy to this for a little bit, so yeah, I think, whoa, Alakazam says, "Just got my Tilt 5 in." That's awesome, dude. Have you played anything on it yet, the Tilt 5? Radio Run, more headsets. I don't have money, for everything and buying board games. Yeah, not headsets today, Radio Run. This Pimax Frontier event, which is kinda like their State of the Union event, is not going to be announcing they are gonna announce new hardware today. It is not going to be headsets. So I know that is, pretty cryptic, but that's all I can tell you right now. This will not be headsets. This is gonna be something different, man. I have shown a few people this, that in confidence, and, they were like, "What?" And I'm like, "Yep, this is what's coming." Um, will this be a standalone? So Destiny 11, this is not a headset. Their Crystal, their Pimax Crystal, that which they've already announced, previously, and they talked about last week, that will be a standalone, but that is not what they're gonna talk about today. Um Which is, baffling. I know everybody's like, "It's Pimax, they gotta be talking about headsets." Ryan Brandon says, "A gaming console." That's a good guess. Not exactly, but, it's a very, very good guess. Sasselhoff says their own gaming system. Yeah, I mean, you guys are gonna be like, "Holy crap. Wait till you see this, man." I just don't know. I don't know. If it wasn't Pimax and it was, like, another big company, and they did this, and I only say it's if it wasn't Pimax because Pimax has a bit of a reputation now because they're a little squirrely and all over the place. If this was Sega that was doing this today and doing this and showing what they were gonna announce, people would flip their ever living shit. I mean, they would be like crazy. They'd be like, "Holy crap, it's Sega. It's something special." If this was Microsoft or Xbox, people would lose it, man, with this news. They would lose it, and you would be, like, freaking out. You'd be like, "Amazing, this is great." But it's Pimax, and they're gonna come out with this announcement, and we're gonna go, "Huh, that's interesting." I don't even know what to say. This thing needs to start just so I can, I see Artful's hanging out over in the Pimax stream. What's going on, Artful, over in the Pimax stream? So, yeah, I mean, this is gonna be interesting. Pimax glasses, that would be interesting too, right? Pimax has a rep for not finishing things. Definitely sounds like a game system then, Tasselhoff said. Yeah, it's interesting. This is not just one thing. This is gonna be like, you'll see. This is not like one product. This is literally gonna be like an overarching this is gonna touch a few different things. This is gonna be it's just different. It's different than what you're thinking. It's kinda like what you're thinking, but it's different. If that's the best way I can say this. It's tough for me to describe anything of this without giving anything away, and I can't. I'm under NDA. I cannot give anything away. But yeah, this is gonna be a fun little event. It's not gonna take a whole bunch of time. I'm very looking forward to giving you my views on everything. Um, Overraza says, "Oh shit, if they try and compete with the Switch and the Steam Deck, I'm gonna fucking die." No comment yet. For another 60 seconds, I have no comment, Overraza. Interesting. Very This is gonna be an interesting I'm looking for I love these things, though. I love these things. They get me going, man. Because you know what? I wasn't gonna do this today, but I want people to see this, you know what I mean? So, I want people to come out. I wanted to share it. I wanted you guys to get my views on it, and I'm looking forward to checking and seeing everything. All right, we just got. I'm hoping that like it just works and the volume and everything works because I'm doing this on the fly on my own. Thomas McNostril, what's going on, man? He says I love pie. Just give me pie, no mushrooms though. Okay, I like mushrooms on my pizza. I'm a big mushroom fan. Bacardi B says, "Hey, all, what's going on, Bacardi B? How you doing?" Sim, this sounds awful, but let's see. Yeah, guys, I mean, I'm gonna, I'm a Pimax fan. You guys know that. I am a Pimax fan. I will kill them when I need to kill them, though, right? And like if they need to get beat down, I will beat them down. You know what I mean? So, you know, I'm of two minds here, and I'm looking forward to seeing this presentation. Like I said, I know what they're gonna say and how they're gonna say it. I know the exact words they're gonna say, but I just want to see how it comes off. And I'm really curious to see how everybody else takes it. Man, has this thing started yet? Oh, I think they're going. All right, guys, you should hear volume now. Let me know if you hear volume. Should hear just like a little bit of music, maybe. What's up, Mepper? How you doing? Intrepid 6, how you doing? You made it. You just in time. This is going to be interesting. Very, very interesting. Guys, just let me know if you can hear the volume, please. There should be just like a little bit of music you're hearing right now. Like a little orchestra warm-up, kind of. Very light music. Yep, that's what you should be hearing. Perfect. How's the video look? It look good? I want everybody to have a front row seat for this beautifulness that you're going to see here in a minute. What's up, Dark Angel? How are you doing? Yeah, it's kind of like building Bacardi. It should be getting louder.
Every once in a while, there is a group of people. These are the people who bring light to the darkest places, who are pioneers that travel to unknown lands.
Pimax controller was
These are the adventurers.
Interesting thought.
Willing to sail
up,
over
D?
the horizon.
How you doing, D?
Not knowing what dangers await on the other side. They gladly seek out new challenges and unseen vistas. We see people willing to defy what is accepted to create works of amazing beauty. We find people who
way
are
to start.
questioned at every turn brave the darkness to find the light. They feel uncertainty, fear, and loneliness. This story is not just about these pioneers. It's about all of us. It's about the desire to push boundaries and turn
I was thinking
our
of Raza.
imagination
This is their
into
lead-in.
reality.
This is putting me to sleep, man.
To open up an
Come on.
unknown
Start
new
out with some
frontier.
hard rock riffs or something, man. Get me excited. I mean, the imagery is cool, but man, it's the music is right. I'm ready to fall asleep. The Pimax Go. Oh my god, can you imagine if Pimax made a Go like the Oculus Go?
Hi, my name is Kevin Henderson. I'm the Pimax USA.
Hey, I do like
COO.
Kevin, by the way. Kevin's a
During
good
our
dude.
last event, we talked a lot about the metaverse. That word has been mentioned a lot this year, even making it onto the cover of Time magazine. So what is the metaverse that it manages to arouse so much interest and garner so much attention? To illuminate the darkness that shrouds the metaverse, we need to place it within a larger cultural
Kevin's your
and
uncle?
historical context.
Bob's your uncle.
Of course, as an open concept, the metaverse is constantly evolving every day, but it has a fundamental core which comprises the freedom of the experience. It's
Pimax
like a
Frontier.
liberation of mankind from physical restraints. If we examine the road mankind has traveled thus far, we see a culmination of efforts that transport mankind to new realities.
Right,
From the
Cub.
very
Yeah, we're
beginning,
streaming the Pimax event,
expansion
man,
of
today.
thought has
Just
been
the Pimax
accompanied by
event.
human evolution and the mastery of tools. It was with the rise of the personal computer that people worried about their life might be confined to a computer desk or a cubicle, buried in some remote office.
Interesting thought,
As
Ryan
communication
Brannon.
technology has progressed,
Very interesting
the
thought.
worries about isolation have progressed alongside it. So we have to ask ourselves, how do we become so constrained? How do we interact with each other freely again? Well, Technology doesn't have to lead to social isolation. It can bring people together and help them escape their restraints. Technology is causing profound changes to our world. Once upon a time,
It just takes them a
our
long
physical
time to
body
get to
was
where they're going to
everything,
go.
and our
You know what I mean?
reality
I mean,
was
look at
limited
this.
to
I mean,
physical
this-
world around us.
Like,
Now our lives involve travel over ceaselessly expanding time and space constructed by technology.
I get it. I
and
mean, they got to lead up
imagination.
to it, right? But man,
This evolution has been rapid, and mankind can't adapt overnight. What is the ultimate destination of mankind? Where are we going?
it is a big
We
preamble.
believe that we now are on our way to a whole new dimension. By steering our course in the right direction, we can achieve through
I'm right now.
thoughtful
I agree, man.
implementations of
I
technology
agree. Give them,
and our
give me the whole
imagination
package.
a virtual existence. To achieve this goal, Pimax has been constantly exploring the road ahead and has announced products that will define VR 3.0.
So there's the crystal, but they
VR
consider VR
technology is now
3.0.
mature enough to enable a natural, self-aware VR experience. Unfortunately, there are still many users who have never tried VR at all. There has been a long
Here's going to be
road
their big
between the
thing
emergence of
about bringing new
revolutionary
people into VR.
technologies and their widespread acceptance. The popularity of the smartphone has lasted for more than a decade, and now we are in the transition between smartphones and immersive technology. For over a decade, smartphones have
Here
occupied
comes
the
the hook.
majority of our digital lives due to their versatility, and it was the iPhone that began a golden age with easy-to-use, smart,
What's up, Michelle
handheld
B?
devices. Likewise, revolutionary products are required to blaze the path on our way to a virtual existence that attracts more people into the worlds of VR. Gaming has always been the
some of
first
these
step
angles, these
towards
camera
virtual
angles are a
reality.
little weird.
So there's
Like,
no
why
better
would you
place to
ever
start.
shoot somebody from the side
Looking
of their
back
face?
on our experiences, we've accumulated future-proof technologies through the creation of our next-generation reality series VR headsets. Creating new technology to provide an epic user experience for our customers.
Gee, you got to be
We
quiet. You
thought to
know the truth.
ourselves,
D.
is there
Shush.
any way we can contribute to gamers in a way that isn't simply limited to VR games, but
Sim.
instead benefits the entire gaming community, leveraging all of Pimax's technology? Remember our slogan, to
Good
go
thought,
where no
Sim.
one has gone before. The spirit of innovation has always been implemented
Yes,
in our
you do.
products. In order to share the latest information on our latest product developments, let me
You
introduce
know
you
it
to
all.
our founder, Robin Wang.
Hello everyone, I'm Robin Wang. My current role at Pimax is a Chief Product Officer.
This guy is
But deep in
brilliant,
my
by the
heart,
way.
I'm a gamer.
Don't take this lightly.
I'm the first one at my block to get a Game Boy.
Robin Wang is
In the
super
late
smart.
90s,
He's
I started
brilliant.
hanging out in online communities, discovering how to get the most out of every video game. I felt like there was a virtual world, and I was a part of it.
What's up, Grimes?
I felt a sense of belonging. I feel like anything was possible. Today, all that excitement and all of those possibilities surrounding VR bring back those same feelings. Video games are one of the most powerful medias ever created. The merge of imagination and technology has created a fundamental evolution in human interaction. The question is, how do we bring more people into this evolution? The idea I'm about to share
Oh boy.
has been taking shape in my mind for nearly 3 years through the best VR technology we have. Well, today we are going to bring you 4 revolutionary products. The first one is a revolutionary handheld game device.
Boom.
The second is a VR 3.0 handset for the mainstream. The third is a breakthrough portable PC game system.
Boom.
And lastly, is an ultimate living room entertainment hub.
Pimax Frontier. Welcome to the
Of
frontier.
course, these are not 4 separate devices. This is one device. Let me introduce the new
Portal.
Pimax Portal.
Boom.
Today, we're going to invent the portal to the metaverse. Now, allow me to bring in Joshua to tell you more about the Pimax
Oh,
Portal.
don't bring in Joshua. Poor guy.
Thanks, Robin. We hope that this revolutionary product is the wake-up call that the industry needs. Portal wouldn't be possible without the products, technologies, and features our team has put out over the last 5 years in the VR industry. Every step we've taken has become an integral part of the Pimax Portal experience. We're not going to fix the entire industry
Terrible
with just
echo in
one
there.
product.
What room they're doing that in?
We want Portal to be the mark.
You guys hear that echo?
Of change.
So bad.
First, let's talk about our revolutionary handheld
Damn,
gaming
I could
device.
set their audio up better than that.
We all love to play mobile games in our spare time, but the mobile gaming experience
It sounds like
has
he's in
been
a
slow to
bathroom doing it.
improve over the years. There are two types of mobile games we play currently: mobile phone games and portable gaming consoles. Mobile phones, whether traditional smartphones or purpose-designed gaming phones, both suffer from similar
Joshua gets a bad rap,
shortcomings.
but yeah, I agree
They are
with Shelby.
restricted by the mobile phone concept itself. The form factor and the interface are just not optimized for gaming. In order to maintain the lightweight and thin profile of a phone, they typically forego an active cooling system or use an inferior active solution. This leads to poor thermal performance.
He does.
Use
He's
of
going
a
to put me in
touchscreen in place of physical
the
buttons
camel clutch.
means that there's no tactile feedback during gameplay.
Jennifer
Gaming
Gala.
consoles also
This is
suffer
not a
from
joke.
existing within their own
Nope.
walled garden
Not
ecosystems.
a
This
joke.
means that we often see many years between hardware refresh cycles. The long refresh cycle of the device means that their hardware performance is usually far behind the most up-to-date technology on the market. Some suffer from poor capabilities caused by
Figure
low
four.
specifications, which can have a terrible impact on the gaming experience.
Radio run.
Games that
I'm
can be
out.
played are even limited to their own
Hang on, bro.
ecosystem.
We got to hear the whole thing.
Critically,
Come on.
many
It could be something
handhelds suffer
special.
from a common problem: underpowered GPUs.
This is
These
good.
areas of concern can be summed up as the visual experience,
Here's the deal.
latency,
Most
breakthrough
people cannot
interactive
run
design.
their headsets
Thankfully,
with the GPUs
we
they have.
already have an amazing solution for these three aspects of mobile gaming due to our VR technology. We thought to ourselves,
actually really
why
interesting.
not take the best of our VR technology to improve these aspects of the experience? The Pimax Portal establishes breakthroughs in 3 areas that address these issues. Let's take a look.
There it is. Pimax handheld gaming device.
Let's start with the screen resolution.
This-
People often use
Nintendo
the
is
term
going, "Wait a minute,
Retina
hold on."
display to refer to a screen
We've seen this
with a
before.
pixel density of about 300 ppi, so that individual pixels are invisible to the naked eye.
That's
Recent
actually really
portable
good.
devices are beginning to reach that standard, but some consoles fall short due to their slow hardware refresh cycles. Mainstream gaming consoles have a pixel density of about 215 ppi, and the best phone displays can reach around 460. Such a standard is actually based on the distance between our eyes and the mobile device held in our hand. When we play mobile games, we are thoroughly absorbed into the display. This means that our eyes are significantly more sensitive to pixels during that time. When you're fully focused on the screen, the typical resolution could be a lot better, and to see the best visual details, higher pixel densities are needed. To give you the best display possible, we are introducing the display technology we've accumulated
This is actually
over the
really
last
interesting
few
right here.
years in VR to the handheld market.
Wait till you see this.
Compared to the maximum 2K resolution currently available on mobile phones, we have doubled that resolution, bringing you 4K on a handheld for the very first time. As the first handheld gaming device with a 4K display, Portal offers 4 times the resolution seen in modern handhelds. With a resolution this high, no matter how you hold the device, close or far away, you can be sure that you're receiving the best visual experience.
Compelling.
Of course, a screen is more than just its resolution. We had to choose a display that offered the best combination of color, contrast, and resolution for Portal's screen. We asked ourselves how to achieve the best
Good
color
point, Sam.
contrast
I
and
think something's
resolution
coming.
on a mobile device. Introducing cutting-edge QLED and mini LED technology. We've
They are
brought the
all in
screen
on
technology
QLED. They're
from our
using it
flagship
everywhere.
VR product to the Portal. Portal is the first all-in-one mobile device to feature a QLED screen and a mini LED backlight. It's the best display you can experience on a mobile device, and here's why. The majority of mobile phone screens on the market offer refresh rates between 60 and 90 Hz. Currently, more than 85% of mobile devices on the market have a refresh rate of only 60 Hz, and devices with a refresh rate below 90 Hz exceed 90% of the total market share. As most gamers will tell you, the refresh rate of a display is one of the most important aspects to a high-end experience.
Alakazam, those mini LEDs are
Portal
fantastic
is the first
in the
device
Pro.
to achieve a
Look
4K
at this,
resolution with a fast 144 Hz output.
on a handheld.
We at Pimax are always striving to bring you the best visual
insane,
experience
dude.
possible. Most companies market their products using misleading test scores that refer specifically to the short-term peak performance of their graphic. This doesn't relate to the real-world
That was a weird cut
performance
right there.
seen by
That was a
gamers.
weird transition.
In real-world usage scenarios, what really matters is consistent graphical performance. We have specifically designed Portal so that it maintains high and stable frame rates over long and
true.
intense gaming sessions.
That's true.
Compared to specifically designed gaming phones, Portal's graphic performance is increased by a factor of 2.3 compared to current common all-in-one technology.
What's up, Betty?
Another feature that we've integrated into the Portal is a new active cooling system, which maximizes performance and
This is a
eliminates
huge
concerns
concern.
about overheating or frame drops.
Because that's the biggest concern
This
I have
system
with this
also
handheld
allows
already
us
is
to
heat.
push the limits of the GPU to the extreme so that it can be overclocked, allowing for additional high-end performance whenever you need it. We
Steam
all
Deck
know
already
that in
has
general,
heating issues, by
high
the way.
resolutions and high frame rates are difficult to achieve simultaneously.
You're going to
Good
run
thing
this at
Pimax never
144.
compromises.
You're going to need
In order
serious
to achieve
fans.
both measures of performance, we've brought VR-exclusive asynchronous reprojection technology to handheld gaming consoles. The result? The best balance of
Pretty good.
image quality and refresh rate our hardware can deliver. The second breakthrough on Portal is its low input lag. Input lag is used to describe the latency between an input
Good question,
and
Ryan.
either the
We'll
game
see.
or the display reacting to that input. In addition to the refresh rate, we're already familiar with the most critical factor which affects input lag, MTP. MTP is a key measure of latency in VR. Our engineering
Exactly,
team has
Mr.
spent
Lloyd
a lot
Vivas.
of time and effort figuring out how to optimize latency by reducing MTP. Throughout our line of VR HMDs, we effectively control MTP latency to remain lower than 20 milliseconds.
They love their
The
like
input lag of
MPP,
the average mobile
PTC.
device is around 100 milliseconds. The Pimax Portal, on the other hand, delivers a total input lag below 25 milliseconds even at its native resolution of 4K at 144
Again,
Hz.
all these things are freaking
Most
compelling.
of us have a difficult experience when playing
If this was
mobile games
anybody
on
else,
touchscreens.
if this was
The
Sega
third
coming out with
breakthrough
this
we
right
made
now,
with Portal
or
was
Microsoft,
its interactive design. Mobile phones currently use external controllers to improve the gaming experience. Mini-games are designed to detect an external controller and increase the delay time between inputs and reactions in order to keep the game fair. The number of overall buttons on such a device is also limited. When you don't use an external controller on the screen acts as both your display and the controller. All the buttons appear directly within your display area. Most of us have tried to play games this way, and it's far too easy to touch the wrong button. What's worse is that up to 30% of your screen space is being blocked by your own fingers. In order to bring you the best handheld experience, we've designed Portal with 32 physical buttons.
they keep showing this
This
with
is
a
unheard
phone,
of
like
when it
mobile
comes to
phone
handheld
gaming.
consoles.
I haven't not
It
seen
means
any
that you can
Steam gaming
achieve an
yet.
amazing number of key combinations. In conjunction with the 8 mappable buttons present on the body, the Pimax Portal brings you the ultimate full-screen handheld experience. You might be asking, how do I map virtual keys like this? Well, we are cooperating with the top partners in our ecosystem to optimize key mapping, allowing users to freely choose from various key configurations and download them
Looks
directly
exactly
from
like
our
a Switch
servers.
controller.
Would we play a racing sim? The action can get pretty intense. What has the biggest impact on our gaming experience in a sim? It's obviously the feeling of putting the pedal to the metal. Portal uses analog triggers in order to allow you the throttle control necessary
Good point,
to
Mr. Lord
optimize
Beavis.
your
What if
in-game
this is only a
acceleration.
mobile gaming device?
For those unaware, that means
it
the
worth
trigger
it?
buttons can be adjusted steplessly, providing the device with analog data. Digital triggers only have two states, pressed and released. So for games like racing games or flight sims, Portal's button feedback feels much more natural than handhelds which utilize digital triggers. We also added linear motors to both controllers to bring you fantastic in-game feedback.
Compelling.
So far, we've introduced you to the
Seriously,
many
I mean,
powerful
think about what they're
features
saying
found
here.
in Portal. In order to do all of this, it was first necessary to choose a high-powered SoC to power Portal. At the heart of Portal is the GPU, an exclusive collaboration between Pimax and Qualcomm, designed to play the most demanding mobile games on battery power.
Keep saying mobile games.
We're really excited
Heard
about
nothing
working
about
with
Steam.
Qualcomm and their innovative XR2 platform to fuel the needs of change. We've utilized some of the world's best GPU technology in VR. We're also familiar with the revolutionary XR2 chip and what it's capable of. So we completely redesigned our handheld console
They're gonna
around
stick
this
the
incredibly
XR2 in there?
powerful SoC. The Snapdragon XR2 integrates the Qualcomm AI engine, which can accelerate performance during AI use cases and follows the multi-core CPU, GPU, and vector processor within the Snapdragon mobile phone chip and supporting Snapdragon 5G solutions. This provides a powerful and energy-efficient experience with fast wireless connectivity, which is a perfect match for a revolutionary product like Portal.
Why would they put an
Current
XR2 in there?
commercial standards cannot support advanced applications such as wireless docking, high-speed synchronization, or a wireless connection to displays. Latency introduced during data transfer tends to sour the experience. All Portals come standard with Wi-Fi 6E, and there's also the option to upgrade to our 5G edition. For consumers who have an extreme demand for wireless streaming,
Mr. Lloyd
we're
Davis.
excited to tell you that our WiGig module, that also works with our VR headsets, will be fully compatible with the Portal.
That's pretty cool.
The WiGig module enables multi-gigabit wireless communications in the 60 gigahertz band. Native streaming enables data rates which can reach up to 7 gigabits per second with nearly zero wireless interference. We've also brought VR 6 degrees of freedom to a handheld for the first time. The 4 cameras on the body, plus
Are you gonna
the
be able to
main
move this
camera,
to your TV,
give
like a
Portal
Switch?
the capability to bring millimeter-level AR experiences to a handheld for the first time.
What if you could play your mobile
With precise
games through
positioning,
your
we can
handheld
take
onto
existing
your TV
AR
like you do a
gaming
Switch?
experiences to the next level. In conclusion, we've brought some of the best technology we have in the Reality series to the Portal, from the display and low latency to our industrial design. This is a truly
Good point, Quadzilla.
cross-generational device. But it won't just be the unique hardware that makes Portal stand out. The operating system and the interface are equally impressive. It's the best of Android combined with our iconic design language, a hub for your digital life. The operating system has been specifically designed for a handheld gaming device, so every
$69,
interaction
Ryan
feels
Brandon? I
seamless.
think you may have to come up, bro.
There's a high level
You
of
may have to come up
design
a few bucks.
consistency throughout the system, and the result is a smooth and uniform experience. This is an operating system built for mobile gamers from the ground up, and it allows
So,
millions
mobile
of
gaming.
Android
This is a
games
mobile gaming device.
and even the mini classic console emulators at your fingertips with the world's best hardware technology. Now, you must be curious how Portal works.
4K QLED, 144 hertz, handheld device. Handheld device. With analog triggers. Complete cooling system, WiGig. Well, WiGig compatible anyway. You see that? Had a slot for an SSD. It's got a Qualcomm Snapdragon XR2 chip inside of it. With that QLED screen. 6 DOF AR gaming. Did you guys see that? Sick stuff.
The design is unique and unlike anything you've seen before. The Portal is a fully equipped, powerful gaming device. No
That is a
need
good
for
point.
separate
Behind,
keyboard,
they have a
mouse,
tendency
or
to like
speakers.
wrap you around
The
this
Portal
whole
itself
story.
includes the
And
hardware,
before you get to the end, you're like,
console,
what
and
is this
screen,
all about?
all built into an easy-to-use handheld. Not only that, it has one of the most powerful ARM-based GPUs in the world. 8 gigabytes of RAM is paired with storage options from 128 gigabytes to 256. And you can add up to 1 terabyte of additional storage with a micro SD card, ensuring any game, big or small, can be played on Portal. Portal speakers also use the advanced DTS audio technology we've developed for our VR headsets.
Summer 23.
The USB-C port can connect to multiple peripherals for almost unlimited expansion. Wi-Fi 6E and WiGig provide general wireless connectivity.
This is so
We also
interesting,
put
though.
the
This
largest
is
battery we could find
a
into
huge
the Portal.
departure for Pimax, man.
So today we bring you a mainstream VR 3.0 device designed for the mass market. Now, you might recall our Crystal event, where we showed you the product development roadmap for our reality series. Remember how we defined our VR 3.0 devices? Naturalness, self-awareness, and freedom. I'm happy to tell you that the Portal is also a VR 3.0 compliant device.
Boom. VR in your Portal. This is what everybody's asking for the Steam Deck to be, right? We want the Steam Deck to be a VR device. Look at that. Is that a Switch or what? Do you see this? Boom! Holy shit, dude! He just took the Samsung Gear, put his cell phone in his fucking headset. This is 2015 all over again. And he stuck the controllers in the fucking touch controller. Look at this shit, dude. Tell me you're not freaking out right now. Look at this.
The difference is that the
VR
3.0 standard for the reality series is for VR enthusiasts. We hope that more people take advantage of the opportunity to enter the world of VR through Portal. Take a glimpse at this gorgeous and free virtual world with us. First, let's go over naturalness. Currently, mainstream VR is still using LCD screens. We are proud to bring QLED screen technology to Portal. It's also the screen technology we've used in our VR 3.0 devices like Crystal and the 12K QLED. QLED actually offers color gamuts 20% wider than similar sized OLED
Crystal
panels,
event.
and produces
You can see
more
the
than
audio.
90%
The audio
of
sounds
the
so
rigorous
much better wherever they
BT2020
shot this.
color standard, which is the newest set of specifications for video broadcasting. OLEDs only cover about 70% of that range.
It is
Our new
interesting,
backlight
Taz.
system
It is
uses
very
mini
interesting.
LED technology that can achieve stunning
I'm telling you guys,
OLED-level
if
blacks.
this was
Mini
another
LED
company, if
panels
this was a
use
big
some of
company,
the same
you'd
display
be
technology
freaking out right now.
found in the latest high-end products, such as the 12.9-inch iPad Pro.
What they're touting
HDR
here
algorithm, which
is
allows the
actually
headset
very
to take full
compelling.
advantage of its high contrast ratio hardware.
This is why
Those
I've
who
been
are familiar
freaked out
with
now for like
Pimax know a large
2
field
months.
of view is ingrained in Pimax's DNA. Pimax has made breakthroughs, innovations for portable devices that allow us to create wider fields of view on a handheld. We also provide optical solutions allowing for a maximum of a 140-degree diagonal field of view.
Yeah.
For many people
We'll
who
see.
enjoy
What is up,
highly
Gem Chick?
pixel-dense
Thanks for stopping by.
displays, it's difficult to balance field of view EPD. Our users don't need to choose. The Portal
technically.
also supports the optical solutions that are
Technically, Taz.
standard for VR 3.0. With advanced aspheric lens technology, the Pimax Portal reaches a fantastic 27 ppd, which is about 50% more than mainstream VR headsets. Secondly, let's look at self-awareness. The Pimax Portal features inside-out tracking, 3D surround sound that shrouds the user
Taking those
in a virtual
controllers off
environment,
the side of the
and we're
Switch, I
also
mean,
developing
Pimax
the
Portal,
Portal Metaverse Edition.
and putting them in the touch controller.
This upcoming device
is
allows the
brilliant.
user to fully
Did you
express
see that?
themselves where their friends can see eye movements, facial expressions, and even their lips in the metaverse. Now, finally, let's go over freedom. The new Pimax Portal offers both wired and wireless connectivity, providing you with the freedom to choose how you connect. The Portal View integrates a new mini HDMI input link. This allows you to connect your Portal to your PC and natively play Steam VR games without the signal degradation
There we go.
found
Steam
in
VR
USB
games now in
connections
your headset.
present in other Portal VR devices such as the Quest 2. The aforementioned Pimax 60 GHz WiGig module is designed to meet our newest VR 3.0 specifications.
Exactly.
This means that you have the freedom to
That's
use
what they
it
said in the
with
beginning,
Portal
because they were
and
talking
any
about
of our
people
new
who are still
reality
not have made
series
it into
VR
virtual reality
headsets.
and getting over
This
that
includes the Pimax
initial
Crystal
problem
and
of
our
getting
flagship
into virtual
Pimax
reality.
12K QLED. Crystal was the first HMD ever designed to take advantage of Pimax's new interchangeable lens system. This design innovation allowed us to create an amazing headset with market-leading resolution and field of view configurations. We're happy to announce that we brought this same level of innovation to the Pimax Portal.
His audio sounds way better now.
We created 2 different lenses specifically for the standard Portal View headset.
This was definitely
The first set
recorded
of
at 2 different
lenses
times.
provides you with a 100-degree field of view at a crisp 27 ppd, fantastic for VR experiences. The second set features a 60-degree field of view and a stunningly sharp 40 ppd, absolutely perfect for watching high-resolution movies on the go.
Yeah, all in
In
one.
addition to these 2 lens options for
140
the
degree.
standard Portal View, we've also developed a special wide field of view edition of the headset we call the Portal
Look at that,
Horizon.
dude.
The Portal Horizon delivers an astonishing 140-degree field of view that will leave you feeling like you've stepped straight into a virtual world, and you won't have
Again,
any
it's
desire
compelling,
to
man.
leave.
Look at that, man. This kills me. Battery on the back of the headset. I mean, this is a whole separate headset, right? I mean, this is light. All it needs is a battery in the back. There's nothing you really need in the front. The controllers, that's so weird. That is so weird. Straps look pretty basic. I mean, Boy Brown, that's going to be the issue. It's going to be price. If you want to get people into this, but they want to bring them in slowly, right? Piece by piece. Get the Portal, then get the headset, then get, this and that. Inside out tracking with the handheld, right? Because nothing is in the actual headset. Everything's in the freaking screen. So you're taking the tracking to see the cameras on the back of the handheld, right? And that's how you're going to get your tracking. Here's your WiGig module that you get from the Portal or from the Crystal. Degree field of view. There was Half-Life Alyx being played in there. Movie mode. Me too. I do. I look forward to my video too. But look at all these different modes that you're going to be able to do for different fields of view. That's a good point, Wazilla. That's where I am, Boy Brown. I've been sitting on this for a while, and I've been like of 2 separate minds. I don't know how to feel about this. Did you see that peripheral? Holy shit, dude. That is cool. I didn't even know about that. That's news for me. Somebody's gonna get shot with that gun. Somebody's gonna be playing that in their living room and somebody's gonna walk in and shoot him. That is pretty sick though. Did you see that? That's a smart way to do it. Look at that. Flip tracking, maybe. Look at that. Right in your backpack. We'll talk about standalone. I'm going to tell you something about Pimax and about what they're doing for standalone.
Now, let's talk about PC gaming.
All right, this is what I'm really interested in too.
PCs
They're going to
have
get
long
into
been the
PC gaming
king
here,
of
guys,
gaming
now, and this is going to be
devices. Yet we've
extremely
been playing
interesting
PC
because
games
guess
the
what?
same way for
They're going to start
decades.
making their own PCs.
We're limited by physical space.
that are going to run
we can
VR
only enjoy games on a PC in certain
that are small.
scenarios. The seated posture used when gaming at a desk is extremely unnatural for the human body, and we run into even more issues when we consider that PCs are often designed for productivity first, with gaming as an afterthought.
How about a
There are
gaming
some
PC
handheld
that's meant
consoles
for
on the
gaming?
market that can play PC games, but they still have many problems such as low frame rates, poor image quality, and high power consumption. This leads to a short usage time, heavy devices, and subpar screens. To us, PC gaming is all about openness and customer choice, so we want to offer as many ways as possible to allow you to customize your experience to your liking. To make your PC gaming setup more flexible, we are introducing
Crazy.
a portable solution that allows the portal to
Crazy,
connect
dude.
to
Watch
a
this.
larger screen and controllers. We think it should be possible to use any screen you want, whether for comfort, usability, or just personal preference. After a lot of consideration, we managed to create the Pimax Portal XL.
That looks pretty slick. That's a good question, Quadzilla.
Featuring a 2560 by 1600 8.8-inch screen with a refresh rate of 120 Hz.
120
This
hertz
solution
refresh
lets you
on
choose a
an
larger
handheld.
screen that still offers fast refresh rates and a high pixel density. This screen
That's
allows
the
you to
Valve
hold the
Deckard, more
portal
like. The other one was a
securely in
Switch.
your
This is a
hands,
Valve
and it
Deckard,
fits
right?
snugly with its form-fitting design. We integrated the WiGig module alongside the expansion screen and combined it with our split rendering technology. This all works together to bring you an uncompromising PC gaming experience. The WiGig streaming module helped us create the best streaming and networking technology that we could and implement them in the new Pimax station. Together with the native streaming application, these features allow you to stream any game over a network as all computation is performed on a remote computer. This is another core technology that Portal puts to good use, making games easier to access and to afford our products better battery life. Whether it's on the couch
It's
at
huge,
home
man.
or in the bed, you can play your favorite AAA games on the Portal. To allow you to bring such a fantastic PC gaming experience with you wherever you go,
You guys get it, right?
we
You're
developed
taking
the
that other
Pimax Mini
device
Station.
and you're snapping it into
the Mini
this
Station
device.
functions as a portable off-board processor and operating system for Portal, so you can put your PC right in your pocket. This combination architectural design offers some select performance advantages unique amongst
It looks pretty
handhelds.
heavy.
By connecting the XR2 to the PC-structured CPU plus GPU
Holy
through the
much?
WiGig,
GP, what?
Portal excels in a number of usage scenarios. At home, the WiGig module allows you to stream your favorite games directly from a PC to the Portal. You can use the main Portal body, or you can use the Portal XL around the house and easily stream your games over WiGig.
Again, this is
For those of
compelling,
you
man.
who don't have a PC but
Think about
want
what
to
they're
have a
saying
system
here and
capable of
doing.
being upgraded to the most recent graphics hardware, we offer
There it
the
is.
Power Station,
Power
a
Station, baby.
pre-configured user upgradable PC solution. With the support of split rendering, we can achieve twice the frame rate of traditional PC handhelds while keeping the weight of the machine in your hand to a minimum. So you could take your favorite AAA
Look at that.
games with you wherever you go without the bulky laptop. We know that many game manufacturers are also strongly recommending cloud games. However, the popularity of cloud-based gaming is currently restricted by three major factors.
You
Low
definitely
picture
could, Boy
quality,
Brown. You could definitely
frame
play out
drops,
any
and lag.
Steam game.
These all lead to the current cloud gaming experience being less than perfect. With Portal support for 5G as well as Wi-Fi 6E and split rendering, it perfectly solves these three problems and brings you a smooth cloud gaming experience. And by streaming with our mini station, we support all cloud-based gaming platforms
That's
on
pretty
the
cool.
market, no matter wherever you are or how you want to play.
Damn, they hook me every time, man. Look at this shit. I'm like, wow, and I'm like getting through this. I'm like, man, looks pretty good, man. I'm like, this is exciting. If you're not looking at this, forget about who this is. If you're not looking at everything you've seen right now going, wow, this looks pretty freaking cool. I mean, again, most of the problem is who's presenting. This looks slick as hell. There's your Steam Home right there. This is basically a Switch. Not even a Switch. This is basically a mobile gaming device turned into a Valve Deckard, turned into a PC, turned into a VR device. Price is going to be an issue. Yeah, VR Road Boy. I'm saying, man, they hooked me. I mean, I get everybody right now is going, okay, this is Pimax, guys. I mean, Pimax. But if you just take that away from it and you look at the presentation here and everything that they're showing, God, you got to be impressed, man. Exactly, FJ. You're right. This is a complicated system setup.
Now, let's take a look at our living room.
Now we get to the hub.
Many people have a big TV in their living room.
Like, Pimax
It's where we
wants
go
to
to
be
play
your
games,
entertainment.
watch movies with family,
They don't want to
and
be just a
relax.
VR place anymore.
Is
They
there
want
any
to run your
way
whole
to
living room,
play
dude.
all of our Portal games directly on
This
the
is
TV?
a big step up for Pimax.
Presently, if we want to play mobile games on a big screen like a TV, we need to cast the screen through AirPlay or some similar feature. But this also poses a few large problems. It's counterintuitive because the inputs are all on the phone screen. So if you don't have a controller, your attention is mostly focused in the wrong place, on your phone. In addition, even if you do have a controller, you'll experience unnecessary input lag. Portal delivers the best operating experience through its innovative magnetic controller design and on-screen mappable buttons. To allow everyone the best gaming experience in the living room, we've even specially designed a dock for Portal.
There we go. The dock. Why, geez, what company makes something that looks just like this? That's cool, though. Do you see the tracking on that? It's going to track the controllers from the device.
So that everyone can play however they want. Our dock takes Portal's scalability to the next level. Portal's docked mode takes advantage of the XR2 processor and the 6 degrees of freedom tracking to bring the absolute joy of interactive dynamic gaming to everyone. With the incredibly powerful Neuro AI performance and deep learning, we can enable a large variety of use cases. Let's take a look at a few of them right now. These use cases include dynamic gaming, fitness games, big screen mobile games, and multimedia mode. First, let's check out the big screen gaming mode. Think of this as a traditional docking solution. You can connect the dock to your TV and play games on the couch with a wireless controller. It supports local multiplayer with up to 6 controllers connected simultaneously. Now, let's take a look at fitness. This one's been really popular with our employees and is particularly popular with me. For various reasons, people today exercise more and more at home, following online tutorials or utilizing ready-made fitness equipment. However, there are many problems with a home training regimen.
That's the question,
For many
Quadzilla.
people, it's
That
boring
is the question.
and doesn't provide them with enough motivation. The training methods aren't smart enough due to a lack of personalized instruction and informed feedback. The lack of
all
precise
over the
directions
place.
means that when you're doing your training regimen, it often feels out of touch with the most important element, you. There's also a lack of interesting content to help people get fit. At the same time, we know there are
You think
many
Nintendo's
VR
like,
platforms with very
"Oh my God,
popular
Pimax,
fitness
look at what they're
content, and you'd like to enjoy that content with Portal. Well, you can. With Portal, you can enjoy the most popular fitness content seamlessly in your living room and at its best
Wow,
when
did
you're
you see those
sweating,
were in some type of
without the
controllers too?
constraints of a headset. See, at Pimax,
Yeah, you see
we
him
just
with
don't
his
know
boxing,
when to
he had
stop
those
adding
in the
great
touch
features
controllers
to our
box
new
without the
hardware.
headset on.
We have a built-in
cool.
set-top box mode in Portal which allows you to switch to your favorite streaming platforms with just a single click, allowing Portal to take center stage in your multimedia setup. One device to rule them all. Now, you must be very curious about what the dock looks like. Let's check it out.
There's the dock. Again, they want to dominate your living room now. They don't just want to dominate your VR space. They want to be your hub. They want to be your entertainment hub. That's pretty cool, actually. Look at that. See that tours the controllers? Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, look at the peripherals are sweet, man. If they actually come out with those peripherals, like this interact thing, and that gun thing. I mean, think about doing a gun peripheral without having to jam your touch controller into it and have it leak both keys. Look at that 6-stop tracking all your body movements for exercise and fitness. Everybody's talking about cost. I know, guys. You gotta wait. You're gonna have to wait.
To summarize, our dock takes Portal's scalability to the next level. You can connect the dock to your TV and play games on the couch or anywhere else you go with your favorite wireless controller, to play VR fitness games on your TV or even as your multimedia streaming device. And when you're done in the living room, you can take the Portal right out of the dock and take it with you wherever you go.
It's compelling. It is compelling, man.
Portal is a revolutionary device that meets all of our daily technological needs. This is also a device that meets all of our requirements for VR 3.0. Of course, we're not only making progress with our hardware, but we also have good news for everyone about our ecosystem.
This is where I come in, the ecosystem.
Hello, Pimaxians. It's a pleasure to meet you all. As you might imagine, we are just as excited as all of you about the amazingly versatile Pimax Portal. Now let's dive in and talk about the Portal ecosystem. This new device is literally a portal that allows gaming enthusiasts everywhere to travel freely between VR games, mobile games, motion sensing games, and much more. Whether you enjoy them alone or at home, or even just looking forward to playing games with your friends, the Pimax Portal is your best choice. When you use the Portal in VR mode, we have a selection of many popular games. This includes sports, fighting, shooting, archery, adventure, horror, casual, puzzle, and other genres. With the Portal, you can be transported to a new virtual world anytime or anywhere. We are excited to announce that we are also offering a number of top quality action games for the Portal. Whether you are swinging a racket, battling it out on the tennis court, or dancing to the beat to your favorite tunes, you will be amazed at the exciting experiences you can have with the new Pimax Portal. The Pimax Portal is so versatile. It has attracted many content developers, and we are honored to introduce you to some of the best right now.
Who doesn't want to be part of the Piverse?
To talk about how they think VR will impact the future.
Piversians.
Hi, I'm Brandon Niegoff, the founder of Click Games.
What's up,
Our publishing studio is focused on the bright future that VR is bringing to users all around the world. We're pushing the medium with our VR games like Dragon Fist VR Kung Fu, where we're incorporating full body tracking, real-world physics, and true-to-life martial arts action. Pimax shares these same goals, and being a partner with them has brought our games to an even wider audience that shares them too. We not only look forward to the future of VR, AR, and XR, but we are proud to be a part of building that future alongside partners like Pimax.
Hell yeah.
Thank you.
Dzień dobry, nazywam się Aleksander. Jestem jednym z założycieli Carbon Studio.
Carbon Studios is kick-ass, dude. So this is just giving you guys a look at, Pimax is going out and they're getting these big studios to bring their games to the Pimax, ecosystem. So just like Pico is doing. Well, I've been trying to give you guys insights for a while now. Pimax has been doing this for a long time. Even though they weren't ready yet, they've been going out there and building an ecosystem. They're ready to go now.
Walczymy z główną frakcją Age of Sigmar, czyli z Night Huntami. Tak prosto, jak to jest tylko możliwe.
Hi Pimax fans, I'm happy to let you know that Virtual Fighting Championship will be among the first lineup in the Pimax Championship. In VFC, you can fight anyone you meet online, or your friend, or your family, over the internet. So, see you in the ring.
We are excited to be bringing
it's my boy Alexander.
Snake game to Pimax.
Hell yeah, man.
Grow your Slurpee worm as
Space
long
Slurpees.
as possible in Space Slurpees. Play online or with your friends. Space Slurpees is a delight and looks better than ever on these headsets. Here at Starcade Arcade, we are excited to be taking the next step in the VR industry with Pimax.
Thank you so much. In portable mode, the Pimax Portal supports the open Android ecosystem. This robust ecosystem allows you to play the world's most popular mobile games, including Genshin Impact, Diablo Immortal, PUBG, and countless others. There are over 400,000 Andrew games currently available and many thousands of new games every month. Portal also provides recommended virtual button mapping between the virtual buttons and the joystick physical buttons for popular games. You can easily download these with just a single click and start playing
Genshin
instantly.
Impact and VR
This
tasks.
key mapping feature greatly improves the gaming experience and it is only one of many great features you will discover
It
with
will
your
not
new
have Beat
Pimax
Saber
Portal.
Boyground. That is one
In
reason I'm
living
really.
room mode,
Oh, look
you'll
at
find
this!
a
Look
great
at that!
range of
Look at that
motion
gun!
sensing games that are both
Somebody's gonna get
exhilarating
shot,
and
dude.
feature a lot of
Look at that
motion.
peripheral.
These games are both fun and provide some healthy exercise with your family. Last year, our Pioneer Plan development program attracted a wide range of developers from around the world to collaborate with Pimax and allow the launch of this new ecosystem with many great software titles. This year, we have continued to improve our development kits and are extending those and full support to developers who join the development effort for VR, mobile motion sensing games, and more. We are also excited to assist developers who are providing quality content, exclusive
This is their pitch, right? This is their pitch to developers.
VR modes, and
We want your
various
games.
patch or optimization
We'll help you. We'll help you bring your
packages.
game. If you have a game that's already on a headset, we'll bring it to
the most
our unit.
open and inclusive content
Dude, look at that
ecosystem
thing, man.
that content creators
That guy
and
looks so
VR
happy.
enthusiasts
What do
everywhere
you think he was
can
doing?
enjoy.
What do you think he was doing in his
ecosystem
bed,
is
like with that
designed
look
from
on
the
his
ground
face?
up to
He's
be
like, "He's so
attractive for
happy."
developers around the world to
man.
join. We have prepared the first 1,000 Portal development kits to provide to developers free of charge, and we have also fully optimized the approval process. As long as your content achieves Pimax minimum technical approval, it will be released to the global audience.
If you are a developer and wish to contact us,
This is
you
their
can
pitch
do
right
so
here.
at the
This
link
is like,
below,
hey, come to
developer@pimax.com.
us. We'll get you all set.
You can also check out our Portal SDK at developer.pimax.com.
And they just opened their portal, their
Pimax
SDK
has
up to
prepared more
everybody.
than 30 roadshows across Europe, the United States, Japan, Korea, and other regions, and we sincerely invite VR enthusiasts, developers, and friends of Pimax to participate in these exciting events.
Here come the road
You can
shows.
experience our new headsets on site, promote your content, and communicate with us face to face.
The Portal's controller supports a full 6 degrees of freedom, allowing incredibly accurate movements and fast clicks. It supports rackets, bows, arrows, boxing gloves, and more. We are also willing to work with hardware accessory developers to support a full ecosystem of attachments. We can provide you with sales channels in the store and even offer your accessories.
So look at this. Did you hear what
in
they just
our
said?
official
They want to
hardware
work with
bundles.
developers. So they
The
would bring in
construction of
Bobo,
Pimax
or they would bring
ecosystem
in
requires the
Hello Real to
participation
help make
of not only developers, but
stuff with
also
them
our
instead of just
amazing
Meta, who
Pimaxians.
wants nothing to do with
We
the
would like to
aftermarket stuff.
sincerely thank our 75 users who actively participated in the eco-building process. It was only possible with your support that Pimax Store was able to be officially launched back on September 28th. In appreciation of this,
I'll
all
be there,
of you will
Quadzilla.
receive a unique
Already-
medal for
already got my thing
appreciation
set
of
up.
your service in the Pimax Store. Let's create a diverse and free Pimax ecosystem together. Thank you. Now back to Joshua.
It's a long event. This is even longer than I thought it would be.
Now it's time to talk about the
I thought they were going to
price.
go through it a little bit
Due
faster.
to the many technologies we've accumulated during the development of the Reality series, we've been able to lower costs for this device to an unprecedented level for Pimax. By reusing these technologies, we've been able to bring the new Pimax Portal to market
There you go.
at just
$299,
$299.
$399, $549.
Now, let's talk about how
See
we're
that?
going
Did you
to
see the
bring
headset?
the new Pimax Portal to market. 5 years ago, we
That's actually
utilized
really
crowdfunding
good.
for the very first time.
That's really,
it was with
really
the help
good.
of our enthusiastic VR community that
And
we were able
did
to
you see the
evolve
price of the
our
headset that you
headsets.
need to slide
Over
it
the
into?
years, we've listened to our users, and everything from the housings, the visuals, the software, basically all aspects of our products have received many improvements driven
Very
by
interesting.
customer feedback. You see, at Pimax, we don't want to be like other
I
companies.
know, right? Well,
Producing
we're awesome.
products from
Trust me,
inside
that's
of an
why I
echo
got this
chamber,
recorded, baby. We can go
tossing
back.
around ideas solely amongst ourselves. We want to give our users the ability to participate, to choose. We are laying a foundation for our company culture, a culture that reflects our customers' interests and will run as deep as our DNA. The more we all work together, the better our ecosystem and products will be. After listening to our user suggestions and feedback, we have decided to follow their will and use the Kickstarter platform to start a global pre-sale for
This
Portal.
is
where we will be able to
nerve-wracking. They just
communicate
went
with
into
our users
Kickstarter.
and
Do you guys
respond
hear
to
that?
their opinions openly and transparently. Some people may ask,
That
why
is
a Kickstarter?
interesting. They went
The
Kickstarter.
answer is that all of this is about learning from our customers and establishing the level of interest for this exciting new technology.
Yeah.
As the Portal and its
Kickstarter.
VR kit accessory have passed through the research and development stages successfully, Portal is ready for mass production. However, there are still many aspects we would like to call on users to participate in. Do you want us to offer a 512 gigabyte option? Should we offer multiple color options for Portal's chassis and controllers? What type of content would you like to experience first using Portal? You can provide your feedback on all of these topics and more through our Kickstarter, where we will have someone to follow up on and pass on your valuable
So I'm going to talk
opinions.
to you about this Kickstarter in a
summary,
minute, all right? So
Portal is a
don't
high-powered
freak out about
Android-based
Kickstarter. I'll
all-in-one
tell you
gaming
guys
device
at the end.
capable of handheld, docked, and VR modes. The screen is a market-leading 4K resolution at 144 Hz, and it is powered by the Qualcomm XR2 processor.
Pretty much, Nibelheim.
It adds valuable functionality such as fitness coaching, multimedia streaming, and deep learning-based technologies. The optional Metaverse Edition includes face, eye, and lip tracking. The Portal View headset accessory and its interchangeable lenses give you the choice of how you experience VR, and the combination of mini station and WiGig module lets you experience high-quality PC gaming on the go with split rendering. It comes in 128 and 256 gigabyte storage options, with the option to expand the storage via a micro SD card. We can't wait for you to experience Portal, and at the upcoming roadshows, it will be amazing to see everyone get to experience it for the very first time.
Though we are still within the VR era, there are still many people who
This
miss
is
the
one of the
simple
things I
fun
saw
of retro
when I saw it
games.
originally. I'm like, this could be really,
These games
really
are
cool.
not just fun for us, but they bring us all together. When our developer community first got a look at the Pimax Portal, they were amazed at what an innovative product it is, and were intrigued by the wide array of capabilities that are built into the Portal. This doesn't just give us a glimpse of the future, but it also reminds us of the good old days and great memories
Chuck
of
E.
family
Cheese,
and
baby.
friends.
Chuck E. Cheese.
There is something amazing built by our community members that we'd really like to share with you.
Watch this.
You can simply plug in your Portal
That's
into a machine
freaking
and
cool,
instantly
dude.
bring up an authentic retro arcade experience.
When I saw this, I'm like,
From
damn,
the very
that's
first
freaking
moment
cool, man.
developers were able to check out the Portal, they started having new ideas for it, and have not stopped ever since. And here at Pimax,
Yeah,
we love
did you
that
see that?
enthusiasm. From the ground up,
When I
the
saw that, when I
Portal was
originally saw
designed
that, I'm
to be
like,
a game
wow,
console
that's
that can be
freaking
used
cool.
to develop games. But it also includes an open hardware platform developed by the community, allowing not only software, but the creation of innovative hardware accessories. Both Portal SDKs and HDKs, along with all the specifications, will now be opened up to the broader community. We are all excited to see what you can create with the new Pimax Portal.
Interesting, Pimax. This is bold, man. Pimax
I would
has
like to
balls,
personally
man.
thank every
They
one
have
of you for
balls that
watching
you
our
can put in a
presentation.
freaking dump
It's
truck.
only due to the continued support of our users that we can continue innovating at Pimax.
There's
You are
like,
the
fuck it.
bedrock
Mic
upon
drop
which
this bitch.
Pimax is
Pimax,
built.
we're out.
I look forward to hearing all of your thoughts on Portal, and I hope to bring you even more great news soon. Until then, keep gaming, Pimaxians.
Hell yeah, Pimaxians. Keep gaming. Keep gaming, Pimaxians, all the way home. Oh, man. So good. So good. Yeah. What do you guys think? I see. This has been tough for me. So I've been sitting on this for a while, man. I've been like sitting on this, and I had to sign a non-disclosure agreement a long time ago, and like I've kind of known for a while like what they were planning and where they were going to go, and I like Pimax, man. I want them to do well. They have some brilliant people working there, and this is ballsy, man. They are like they're like here it is, man. We're gonna throw a freaking Hail Mary. We wanna be Pimax doesn't want to be a VR, just a VR headset company. They want to be an entertainment company that's basically running your entire living room. Um, this is crazy. Like if they could ever pull this off, like if they could come through on everything that they're talking about right now, like like everything that we just saw, if they could come through on it and it would be real and it'd be like, this is it. What they just showed is extremely compelling and we should all be like, holy crap. But again, the problem that we have here is because of who it is, not of what it is. Because if we just showed you, or they just showed you everything that we just saw, and that was Sega, or if it was Nintendo, or if it was Microsoft, and you're like, boom, this is us. This is what we're going to do. People would be going nuts right now. Now, people are probably going nuts right now, but it's probably for a different reason than that. Again, this is super cool stuff. And they are bumping up to the next level. Now, I know everybody has in their head right now, they're like Kickstarter. This is bullshit. This is Kickstarter. We're so nervous. All right. I'm going to tell you right now, they are coming out with this no matter what. This Kickstarter thing is not because they need money. This is not like, oh, we don't have the money to produce these things. Let's go into Kickstarter and try and get money so we can make these things. That's not what's happening here. They're going to make this no matter what. Whether we see it, just like anything else, is a different story. But they're not doing this because they need money or funding. They're doing this because they want to see exactly how much people want it and what they want to get and what they want to do with it. And then they might decide from there which models to do because they have a lot of things going on here, as you can see. Wolf Rose says this pipe dream. This is pipe dream of a crack pipe smoking another crack pipe through a Kickstarter. Will kill half of this plan. Again, the Kickstarter doesn't worries me as much. Now, would I Kickstarter this? I don't think so. But the fact that it's going to Kickstarter doesn't really bother me because it's not like one of those Kickstarters where you put money in and they're never going to come out. This is not Deca gear, okay? This is going to come. They're going to do this. They are putting everything into this. This is a completely different shift for Pimax. So I know everybody heard Kickstarter, and trust me, when I originally heard Kickstarter, I'm like, wow, what are you guys doing? But it's not that for me. I've kind of come through the other side of that, and I'm like, not that big of a deal for me. There's other stuff going on here that can be a big deal. The Kickstarter, I'm like, it's not that big of a deal. I've already, like I said, I've had time to process it, and if I was hearing it just now for the first time, I would be feeling the same way. I'd be like, what is Pimax doing with a Kickstarter? Now I've kind of like been through it. I've seen it. I've seen exactly what they're looking to do with it. I'm not worried about the Kickstarter. Let's talk about everything else. What now? Let's just think about what this thing can do. We are getting a Samsung Gear again. We're getting a handheld device that we can stick inside of a VR headset and then connect it wirelessly to our computer. I mean, this is kind of insane what they're talking about doing. Alakazam, you can't back the Kickstarter as of yet. No, it's not ready yet. They're not going into Kickstarter yet. And guys, I will have access to all this stuff. I do have a relationship with Pimax. I'm not paid by Pimax. I'm not employed by Pimax. I just have a relationship with them, just like any other creator does, just like anybody else who gets access to stuff. We cover their stuff. And as you heard today, I don't sugarcoat anything with Pimax. If I think it's ridiculous, it's ridiculous. Everything that they've done today intrigues me, and I want to see more. So I will. I'm going to get access to the crystal. I've been invited to do one of these road shows, and I'm going to go spend some time with it. I'll spend some time with everything. But I want to see everything. I'm not going to go, oh, this is just garbage. You know what I mean? I don't want to see any of it. Trust me. If you came out of this going, Yeah, none of this interests me at all. Then then this is not for you, because this stuff that we're seeing is compelling. Everything, but again, it's just because it's Pimax, and we're all like, ah, what's Pimax doing, man? Because here's the deal with Pimax. This is what they do all the time. They put too much into too many different things all at one time. Like if Pimax had come out years ago and made one headset and just rocked everything they could do in the headset, that would be amazing. They would kill it, man. They would, because they make 4 different headsets now. They've been trying to do or make one. They're always trying to make one better. Like if they just put everything in one basket and make one kick-ass great headset, they could probably do it. I guarantee they could do it. You know, I know the people that are working there. They could do it. But it's they get these things in their head, and they're always working one step in front of themselves. Which again, forward thinking is good, but the problem is if you think too far forward, you never focus on what's right in front of you, and nothing ever gets completed or finished to the ability that it should have. So that's why we're still waiting on the 12K. And we're still waiting on the 12K. Since we've been waiting on the 12K, they have already changed the 8KX about 10 different times. They've announced the Pimax Crystal, and now they just announced this portal, which is basically an entertainment hub for your living room. Ballsy, Pimax. Extremely ballsy. They have huge nuts. They're like, boom. We know, because you know what? They know that everybody out there is like, what the hell, Pimax? Why don't you just concentrate on one thing? They're like, screw that. We're not going to concentrate on just one thing. We want everything. we want to run everything. We don't just want to take on Meta. We want to take on Valve, Nintendo, freaking Rokid. They want to take on your Fire Stick, everything you can think of. Quadzilla says, yeah, Mash, this company is the definition of attention deficit disorder. And that's absolutely right, man. This is, they are extreme. They always do this. They get into the middle of one project and they're like, yeah, but we want to make that project. Now we're going to see the crystal. I've already seen the crystal, guys. I know exactly what it is. I've seen pictures. I know exactly what it is. I've seen the guts. I've seen it broken down. Crystal is coming. We're going to get the 12K also. I've seen that too. Seen the production lines. I've seen the pictures. Now, how they're going to be and how they're going to act and how good they're going to be, I don't know yet. But I know they're coming. They're definitely coming. I've seen them. I've seen the production line. I've seen them actively being produced. What they're going to be when we get them, I don't know. I just don't know the answer to that. Could they be great? Yeah. I hope they are. I hope the Crystal is fantastic. I want the Crystal to be one of the best gaming headsets that we can find. Are the odds we're going to see that? Probably not. We might need some help here. I don't know. Eric Chisholm says, nice balanced take. The reactions during the live stream were a hilarious roller coaster. They were, man. And it was tough for me because I kind of knew, I had the script beforehand, so I knew what they were going to say. But I didn't know how they were going to say it and the inflections and how they were going to speak about it. So it was funny and interesting to see. But yeah, this is going to be really interesting, guys. I mean, this is this is a big test for Pimax. This is kind of a sink or swim, I think, for Pimax. What do you guys think? I mean, is there a way they could actually pull this off? Could Pimax ever pull this off and be something special? Because again, the technology that they're touting, if it's real, if I go to these pop-up events, okay, guys, and I come back to you and go, wow, guys, I just checked out Portal. Everything they said it could do, it can do, and it's freaking amazing. Would you guys buy it? If it was, you saw the prices, $299, $399, $549. If I went to see this stuff and I was looking at it and I went through it and I gave it a good look and I tested all the shit out and I came back and I was like, guys, I'm blown away. Everything they said they could do, they did. And it's amazing. And I would get one and I recommend it. Would you guys go buy one? Is anybody else going to be interested in doing this? I mean, that's the pie in the sky, right? Because we're all of the same mind right now. Like, how are they going to pull this off, man? How are they possibly going to do all of these things that they said they were going to do? Plus give us the crystal, plus give us the 12K that they just promised us last week. You remember, we just had this press conference last week or was it last week or the week before? It wasn't that long ago. Whatever, it was either last week or the week before, where they just said, "Yep, Crystal's coming. This is what it's going to do." Boom, boom, boom. Hey, and we're not done. 12K is coming. It's still coming. We're not done with that. That's coming too. And now they've just released the pie in the sky of all entertainment services. This Pimax portal. Is there any way that they can come through with this? Man, I don't know. Pimax, I don't get it. I would almost like them to say, you know what? We're dumping everything else. If they came out and they dumped everything else, if they were like, you know what? Crystal's not going to work. 12K is not going to work. Our new program is the portal and the headset that they just showed you with their whole entertainment package. So they weren't going to do all the other headsets. No more Crystal, no more this. But the portal is real and it's amazing. And they're going to put all their efforts into that. I would almost be better with that. I'd be disappointed that the Crystal's gone. I'd be disappointed that the 12K is gone. But it would make me feel more comfortable that they're focusing on one thing instead of 10 different things. I mean, they literally are all over the place. Did you see that they just kept going from clip to clip to clip? Yeah, we're going to do this, and we're going to do this, and we're going to do this, and it's going to be great, and it's going to be this, and it's going to be that. And we're all sitting here going, what? What? You're going to do what? How? Who is this? If this was Apple, if this was Apple's press conference, we would be flipping out right now. Do you think this is what Apple's planning? I don't think so. But it's a smart move. It's not a smart move for Pimax. This is a smart move for somebody else. This is a smart move for Nintendo. Or this is a smart move for, Microsoft. Because this is what we all wanted the Valve Deckard to be. What was the thing that we've been asking for with the Deckard? Anybody who hasn't either got the Deckard or was interested in the Deckard but didn't buy it, I want VR support. To the point where everybody was trying to hook it up, and Valve came out earlier like, guys, this isn't going to support VR. This is not, you cannot play VR on this headset or on this handheld. It's not going to happen. This is what we wanted. So Pimax has jumped out. They've jumped out ahead of this and said, you know what? We're going to make it. We'll make the handheld where you can play VR on it, and you can hook up to your TV, and you can cook with it. You can make omelets. You can bring it outside, and you can smoke meat. Oh my God, this is insane. Again, if it wasn't Pimax, I don't know, man. I am excited for this technology. I want this to be amazing, but God damn, Pimax, I just don't know, man. Rob Perry, this Pimax stream felt like an April Fool's joke. I'm not kidding, man. I did almost not stream this today. That's why I kind of went up late with it. And I had the time wrong to begin with because the daylight savings time screwed me up. But, oh, man, I just don't know, man. I've been sitting on this for a couple of months, and I'm like, I'm listening to everything that they've been telling me, and I'm like, really? Really? I mean, I give my feedback to them all the time, guys. And so does Todd. Todd, again, he's sick. He's not here today, but Todd's involved too. We have meetings with Pimax. I tell him all the time. You know what I mean? We tell them where they think they need to fix and what they should focus on. Not that they care what the hell we have to say, but I try and give anybody input. I give developers input every day on games and how they should be made and how they should be played. That's another thing too. Let's talk about the Pimax ecosystem. So everybody was like, well, there's no AAA games here. There's going to be AAA games, trust me. So basically what I do for a part of what I do now in the VR industry is I'm a title advisor. I go out and find games that need to go on to, headset, other platforms like Pico and Pimax and Nolo and Aichi and every other great, Lenovo, every other great standalone headset. That's what I do. And I can tell you from fact that Pimax is very, very active and going to developers, as you saw with those developer interviews. They're very active in going out, and they've been building this ecosystem for quite a while now, even though that the headsets aren't even out yet. So when they do come out, they're going to be ready to go. So I'm not worried about the games. Pimax has the games. They have a whole department that is just going out and finding games and bringing games to the platform. I've known about that for a while. Let's see what everybody's saying. Artful says, if anybody remembers the Red Mobile phone with the holograms. Pimax needs to add that. Yeah, I mean, if they put one more thing in this thing, seriously, it's going to. And how cringe was that one dude in the bedroom with the headset on? He's got this shit-eating grin on his face. Like, what are you playing, bro? That you're sitting there smiling like that? Pimax could do Kickstarters for AAA games. Yeah, the Kickstarter is not a big deal, guys. It's not. It really isn't. Hey, remember Lynx XR1 was a Kickstarter. I mean, there's a lot of the original Oculus DK1 was a Kickstarter, by the way. Kickstarters is not that big of a deal, especially with an established company. This isn't Decagear where we are like, who the hell is this company? And then they end up not coming. This is Pimax. At least they have come out with everything they said they were going to come out with. Almost, almost. Not with the 12K yet, but. Eric Chisholm says the development possibilities with this are also much better than with any other platform. If nothing else, it's a great value for that. It is. I mean, I just want to see it. How many employees does Pimax have? They are a fairly large company. I cannot I'm under NDA. I cannot give you the total numbers, but I can tell you that they are not small. This is not a small little tiny company. They have whole departments that are just set up to do certain things. So they have a whole North American division that's just set up for North America. They have a whole division that's just R&D. They have a whole division that's just production. They have a whole division that is just set out on going out and finding games to bring to their platform. Nibblehine says Kickstarter is a good way to gauge market interest, and exactly right. And what they said there was true. They want to know which units most people will be interested in, because in the end, will they make 3 different units? Maybe not. If they go through Kickstarter and they see that 90% of the people didn't buy the lowest $2.99 unit, they might not manufacture that. And that's something they'll gauge from that. They might say, well, nobody's interested in that. There's no sense of us putting any money and any production into making that one that nobody will buy. So let's just get rid of that one, and they'll just make these 2 and concentrate on that. That's a very common thing, especially with established companies, and why they would do a Kickstarter. It's just because it's Pimax, again, that makes you nervous. You're like, Pimax. To me, I'm not nervous about the Kickstarter with them. They're an established company. Pimax is going to come out with this. They're going to do this. It's just a fact of it's going to be any good, and I don't know that. They must have a gigantic financial backer. I can't say anything to that, Quadzilla, for sure. Rob Perry says, did we get an idea of price? I zoned out towards the end of the event. Yeah, so the handheld unit, which is going to be the main unit, right? I mean, that's the main thing. Hold on one second, guys. I got some stuff just from Pimax. Just sent me. Hang on. I just wanted to see. Okay, so all right, guys. Tune in. I can't go through this all right now, but tune in Thursday. I have all the specs for everything. So we're gonna go through deep on everything here, and we'll go through it all. We'll go through through the pricing. I'll have everything for you. Yeah. I can't get it all through right now. So November 15th, 8 a.m. Eastern time, guys, will be the Pimax Portal Kickstarter will start. November 15th. Yep. November 15th for the Kickstarter for the Pimax Portal. Yeah. Interesting. Yeah, the if you try and click on it now, it's just not active, but it's there, and you can get notified when it launches. So you can follow it on Kickstarter, and you can see. Let's see if there's anything else I can give you here from what they just sent. I'm gonna hold some of this stuff till Thursday, just for number one, it's kind of getting late in the show here, and I want to hold some stuff that we can go over after I've had a little bit longer time to look at it. But yeah, I mean, you're looking at the prices were basically for the unit itself, $299, $399, $549, and then the headset. I know I had the price for that here, and I can't find it now. I'll have everything for you guys mapped out on Thursday. I'll go through everyone for you. Everyone will forget. Ryan Brand says, "What are you going to forget?" Yeah, look at that, D. You're right. Same day as the PlayStation VR 2 pre-orders go live is the Crystal Kickstarter starts. That's funny. I think they'll hit their goal, Artful. I don't think they'll set the goal super high, number one, because again, I don't think they need to. This is not about money. This is about gauging interest in certain items, in certain things. So I think they'll set the goal pretty low. And you got to remember, there's a lot of people that just don't care. Like, I don't know, they just don't care that it's Pimax, and they're more interested in the technology and being part of it than, any thought that it's Pimax and I'm not gonna back it because it's Pimax. So, there are a lot of people out there with money, with, like, they're just super techy and they wanna be part of everything that's, cutting edge. And, again, what they are showing here is definitely cutting edge. You know what I mean? So I think there'll be people out there that put their money on this, guaranteed. Whether that's smart, I can't say that yet. I can't say. I can tell you that, I don't know. Like I'm going to have access to this stuff. You know what I mean? So somebody said earlier, hope Eric's wife doesn't see this because they'll be sleeping on the couch. Thank God. I thank God I don't have to buy any of this stuff because I'd be in a super bind. Because again, I'm all about like I want to see every piece of tech, not even because I want to use it, because I want to show it. Right? I mean, it's good for us. It's good for our channel. So if I didn't have access to this, I probably would have to go buy it. Crapping thing. But that again to me, if I'm telling somebody else, should you go spend your money on this? Oh man, I don't know. It's definitely a smarter punt than the Arpara. The Arpara is, I don't know what happened to that thing. Arpara turned out to be a sinkhole, man. I knew that there was problems with the Arpara when they reached out to me they were going to send me a set to review, and they got it all set, gave me tracking, and then quickly canceled right afterwards with not much information as to why. And I'm like, super sketchy. That's why you've heard me talk almost nothing about the Arpara. I've tried it at trade shows, but they were going to send it to me and they didn't, and there was all kinds of stuff, man. And I'm just not anywhere looking forward to anything that they have to offer. So yeah, I mean, let's see. I just want to read some chat. I mean, I don't want to have to keep going with this forever, but man, I'll have more. I'll have more to say on Thursday. I'm interested to get Todd's take because me and Todd have been going through this with Pimax for a while, but after he's actually seen the event now, I want to get his take. I'd love to get D's take. Maybe we'll pull somebody else in. I don't know. Maybe we'll pull a third in just to talk Pimax because it's just so interesting. It's just, oh man, Pimax. Pimax is the company that you love to be like, what are you doing? Here's another one too, HTC. HTC is coming with a freaking standalone headset. I know this. I know this, guys. This headset that they've been touting, it's going to be a standalone headset. Okay? But you're probably looking at about a year from now and it's going to be some type of, weird garbagey expensive thing. You know what I mean? HTC drives me nuts. More than Pimax does. Rob Perry says, I'm still waiting for Valve. That's the problem with Valve. We are always waiting on Valve. I love Valve. I'm a huge fan of Valve. Everything they do is fantastic. But we're always waiting on them because they don't give a shit about timelines. They don't care. So we may wait a long, long time. Artful says MRTV is holding one of the Pimax road shows as his headquarters, so he will see things first. Yep. They have one here in New York, and they are bringing me out to that event in New York City for me to go and do the Pimax event as well. I tried to get them to hold it in my living room, and they were like, no. I don't have an MRTV studio like Sebastian does. I'm like, hey, you guys want to do it in my back bedroom? We can do it there. And they're like, no, we're good. So I'm going to go to New York City. They're going to bring me out to New York City, and we're going to go check it out. And I'll have a full, hopefully have a full review. I'm supposed to have a ton of hands-on time with this thing, and then eventually we'll get it here. We'll get it here to the house, and I'll run it through every pace there is, man. Trust me, if this thing is good, I want it to be good. I'll put it through its paces to see if it is, and if it's bad, I will tell you it's bad, and I'll tell you not to go buy it. Artful says, I know there's nothing in the UK, so Pimax hate us as much as Meta, at least. Stan in France loves us. Yeah, Stan, I'm looking forward to seeing my links. I can't wait for that. I can't. It's tough. I mean, you can't go everywhere, right? I get it. They're gonna hit the big. They're gonna hit some of the bigger cities, and they're gonna hit some of the bigger countries. Um, Among Us VR is a go tomorrow. It is. I will tell you this right now. We have a video that will drop tomorrow when Among Us goes live that we recorded last night. This is one of the last things I do before I sign off. Last night, and we had the crew of myself, Todd, D, Wes, and Roots, Skiva, Creeper Betty, Short Stacks, and Wes's daughter, Isabel. So we had 9 people. Max is 10 in there. We had 9 people. We played for 2 hours, recorded the whole thing. Todd is now getting everything all polished up and cut down. It was a freaking blast. If you know any of those people, and I know you know how funny and how awesome they are. And to get all those people into one place having, fun and, killing each other. And Betty said it was so much fun. Betty tried to defend me like 100 times. She's like, "It's not MASH." And I'm like, "It really is me." But she didn't know. Oh, it's too funny, man. It's too funny. This Among Us is gonna be so much fun. We had such a good time doing this. Come watch this video tomorrow when it drops. I know everybody's gonna be dropping videos, but you're not gonna see a video like this. We're gonna have some amazing, funny ass people in there. You want to see Roots? You want to see me being a ghost trying to channel Roots? Roots is like, "Talk to me, Mash. Talk to me. Tell me who did it." I'm trying to talk to him while I'm dead as a ghost. It's funny. D going in and being all suspicious, and Todd Todd has no idea how to play this game, guys. No idea. He's got such a Canadian mindset when it comes to everything. It's not good. It's not good. And Wes, you think Wes is so innocent. He's got that southern drawl. He can't be, he can't be the killer, right? Yeah, watch. Watch. Yeah, super sus. But it's fun. Yeah, we'll check it out. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to stream it live on Saturday. I think Short Stacks is going to do a live stream on Thursday. And I told him if he needs me, I would go join it. But yeah, it'll be fun. And we're going to live stream it Saturday night as well. So it'll be a lot of fun. Maybe we'll get Betty and Skiba again for that. Betty says, I couldn't talk my way out of a paper bag, even innocent. Seriously, Betty sounds the same when she's pleading innocence or if she's guilty. She sounds exactly the same. I'm like, Betty, you sound, whether you're innocent or guilty, you sound exactly the same. Nobody's ever going to know. So, I mean, even when she's innocent, she sounds guilty. It's so funny, man. It's so funny. I had way more fun in Among Us than I thought I was going to have. And it was just a lot of fun. And we had many people playing on Steam and on Quest across platform, and it worked flawlessly. So good. So good. I'm very impressed. Yeah, dude. So there was one point that I killed somebody right in front of somebody else, and it was so bad that I couldn't even defend myself. All I did was they called the meeting, and all I did was laugh hysterically through the entire meeting, and they just like, "You're out of here." They're like, I couldn't even defend myself. Yeah, Creeper Betty snapped my neck one time. There's these awesome animations when you get killed. Like one of the animations is one of the Among Us dudes sneaking up behind you and like snapping your neck. Betty snapped my neck, killed me. But all right, guys. So let's get back to it. That's a Pimax event. I thought it was pretty fun. Pimax is Pimax. It's always something, and they're fun to watch and get to know. And I'll have more for you Thursday. I'm going to go through this. I have 2 full documents, literally, that they just sent me right now with some extra stuff. Artful. So Gambit releases on Steam on Friday. XX Quest 2 version to drop then too. I'll just let you know this. Before this event, guys, myself and Wes and Roots were in Gambit. And damn. That's all I'm going to say. Damn. We had a lot of fun. I almost missed this coming out of here. So yeah, Gambit is coming soon. Damn. So yeah, lots of fun, lots of things going on. Come see us on Thursday. It's going to be good. Virtual Strangers tonight, guys. Virtual Strangers tonight. We're covering. We are going to cover 3 amazing games. We're covering Iron Man. We're covering Among Us. We are going to cover Among Us tonight, guys. on Virtual Strangers. So if you want to hear about our experiences, come and see us tonight. And we're also covering Desperate Vladivostok Quest 2 game, which is pretty cool. So covering these 3 games tonight. This Sunday, we will have the Virtual Strangers. I'll be on Virtual Strangers doing the October game of the month. So, but all right, come see Virtual Strangers tonight. And then tomorrow night, T2C VR Gamer Live. That is going to be it for me. I got to figure out where the closing is. I don't know how to do this thing, guys. I need Todd here. I got to figure out the close and figure out how to end the stream. Either way, I'll figure it out. See you guys. Take it easy. Any diehards still left? Any diehards that said, "You know what? I'm gonna sit through the close just because I like the close." So is there any diehards that are still out there? I talked to you about this event, seriously. I'll give you my true thoughts. What is going on, Pimax? Right? Right? Diego Darko, he hung out. A couple people probably hung. This is I like to do these little surprise things, like, just stay to the end, see who's here. I'm not here, FJ, yeah. Man, Pimax, this is crazy, man. They've lost their shit, right? I know. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't know where to bring it away with them, but it's too damn funny. I like just hanging out with the people that were like, you know what? I need to see the closing. I need to see the whole thing. Damn right. Super interesting with Pimax, man. I don't know what to say. They've lost their minds. I know, right? The same thing, man. When I originally saw when they were like they were showing it, the portal, and they showed the handheld, and I'm like, holy crap, man, this is a Switch. This looks like a Nintendo Switch. They pull the controllers off the side, they stick it in a dock. I'm like, this is a Nintendo Switch. And then they grabbed it and they put it in a fucking they put it in a headset. I'm like, holy shit, man, did they just do that? They just did that. I'm like, that's a Samsung Gear. I had a good time too. It was fun. It was fun. I liked it. I liked it. Pimax is fun, man. They are fun. There's our VR world is ever changing landscape of a plethora of goodness, and I'm sure we'll be talking about on Virtual Strangers. And I really do got to say goodbye now because I got to go play some Iron Man. So I don't have a ton of time on Iron Man yet. And I got to review it for tonight. It definitely was entertainment. That is for sure, man. It was definitely entertainment. All right, guys. You guys are awesome, especially the diehards. You guys all rock. Everyone that's still here right now, you guys are my favorites. The other ones are just, fair weather fans. You guys are the true diehards. Love you guys.